Hi Cancer, welcome back to Higher Source Tarot for the December reading for Cancer in all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If that's you, then you are in the right place. I hope all of you that celebrate Thanksgiving had a nice one, and we are headed straight for December. Should be a fortuitous and fortunate month financially. So if you're like into lotto, maybe watch some YouTube videos of recent lotto winners, or they don't even have to be recent, things like that, so you can kind of envision what would that be like if it was me. I also recently came across an Abraham Hicks video about manifesting money, but it was specifically, it kind of just happened upon me. I was not Googling or looking for manifesting money videos, but in any event, it showed up, and one of the things that they recommend is getting out some of your most prized possessions and really looking at them and realizing those were brought into your 3D reality. And they're right about that, because I sometimes forget, or I think, oh, I've just collected so much stuff, and it's really all a matter of perspective. This stuff was brought to me. It was all a blessing and a gift, and how fortunate I am to have all the things that I do have. So if you're feeling a little bit down, that would be a great way to raise your own vibration. I also went and saw the It's a Beautiful Day movie. That was a great movie, but very emotional at the end of the movie. An 80-year-old man stopped my son to talk to him. And we stopped and chatted for a minute, and I asked him how he liked the movie, and he said, I hated it. He goes, well, do you want my honest opinion? I said, sure, of course. He said, I hated it. And I said, wow, really, why? And his wife said, oh, I loved it. And he said, I hated it because I didn't have a good father, and it made me sad, but I'm going to go home and pray for that relationship, even though he's long gone. Anyway, he was really sweet, and I was glad to have that exchange with him. So hopefully, as you go through your days, you can segment in 10. Say I have the intention to have a fun interaction in this next segment of my day. Things like that. So anyway, I've talked enough, and I hope all is well. And here we go for December for Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's see what you've got going on here. Okay, we know family is important to you, so it could be something to do with that, or something else. All right. Wow. Well, I like how this is shaping up for you. Could definitely be a fire sign that you've been dealing with, or a water sign. Seeing that here too. All right. Make sure you can see all of these. Okay, it could be a Libra too. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the Ace of Cups. I like this. Okay, I like a lot of these. So the kind of the heart of the matter, what is the concern here, has a lot to do with just kind of waiting for an offer. That's what I'm getting. So if you're trying to manifest something, you've been waiting around for it for a while with the Nine of Wands here, but it's going to be coming to a conclusion soon. You've been like weighing your options. It's kind of interesting because the Page of Cups, he kind of reminds me, just his face reminds me a little bit of this wounded warrior guy, but you've been through it. You've been waiting for an offer. You were given, I think, kind of a shabby little offer. It wasn't what you wanted. You wanted more, and it just wasn't there. It could be about work. That's a possibility here. Definitely could be a relationship, but could be about work. And sort of your hopes in the matter, you want communication. You want resolution to this. You want to have a sit-down conversation with somebody, a face-to-face conversation. A lot of times when somebody has extreme guilt, they will avoid seeing you at all costs. They will not want to see you. They will kind of sneak away like a thief in the night. And I have had several circumstances like this that I've known of where the person will avoid it because the guilt is so tremendous for them. And some of the things that we can do is, if you're into NLP, that would be a great technique. Something where you can truly forgive the person, because it really only hurts you. And that was, I mentioned A Beautiful Day. That was one of the techniques actually that Fred Rogers used, he did pass away, but he had just a tremendous gift for forgiveness and understanding people. And so, you know, if that's you and you want to have this sit down conversation, it won't happen until a person feels safe around you. They will not come forward, or they will not be willing to put themselves in a position where they think that it might turn into a confrontational situation or something that really exposes what they did. You were kind of going about your business, I think, when it happened. Whatever happened with you could have been, again, it could be something at work too, but I think you were just kind of overall trying to just kind of go with the flow, do your own thing. You know, you had a lot of patience in the matter. You were just kind of doing one day at a time. And hopefully too, you've been putting in some self-care with that. And, you know, for whatever reason, I just get this impression that there was something dishonest here along the way. But, you know, the overarching energy of the whole thing is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is for you. Nothing happens to us, it happens for us. So if we are, you know, looking to expand our lives, this is also the conclusion of a cycle. So anything that you've been struggling with and waiting for a decision is going to come sooner than later. And I'm getting it's probably going to be in the next 3 weeks with this Three of Wands, that whoever you've been waiting on for this communication is going to come forward within the next 3 weeks. I don't think it's going to be the next 3 days. It could be, but since there is a 3 here and there is a 10 with the conclusion, I think the next 3 weeks are going to be a time of you manifesting things, of you getting things that you've been wanting for a while, because you've been waiting on this for a while. And my God, sometimes I don't always look at what's coming towards me. It's like it just appears here next, because I'm kind of getting into, you know, the storyline or whoever this is for, whatever's resonating. So you have planted some seeds here. You've been working hard, lining up all those coins, right? You've been working hard on yourself. This is really more about you than the other person here. You've been working on yourself, investing in yourself, and it's going to pay off. The person or the energy around you is a big offer. So the page is like a wimpy little offer. It's not much of anything. The King of Cups is a big offer. This is a stable energy, somebody who is able to be emotionally vulnerable, but not, you know, they're not like bipolar about it. They're not going to be wishy-washy about it or jerk you around in any way, shape, or form. This is definitely water energy, I think I said. It's somebody who is there to support you. This is what it is. Somebody who's going to be there to support you. You do have a little bit of a fear about trusting this person, though. You are definitely concerned that you're going to be stabbed in the back. So if it's work and you think somebody's been shady, it's okay to be cautious. Don't have to get paranoid about it, but you can certainly protect your own interests. I'd always tell you, you know, gossip at work is like a polite form of murder by character assassination. We don't ever want to get into that stuff. It does not serve you, even if it feels like, well, now I've got this invisible army that thinks like I do. It doesn't help the situation. All it's going to do is bring more conflict into your surroundings, whether it's that particular person or thing or something similar to it. That energy will keep coming for you if you keep resonating with it and focusing on it. But overall, you are going to manifest something here. It's like the things that you've been wanting are going to come towards you. Things will come to fruition. This is a great card to have an ending here. It doesn't have to be a legal matter. I don't get anything about divorce or anything like that, but I do want to show you. I mentioned the bottom of the deck here, and we've got one more for you just as clarifiers. So you've got the Ace of Cups. I don't like to do more than 3. Whoops, sorry about that. I lost control. I've got a timer going off in the back. I'm sorry. You've got the Ace of Cups, which is like a never-ending fountain of love. Whatever you are going to be headed into, that energy is going to be one of either reconciliation or it's going to be one of great, great fulfillment. With the High Priestess, you're going to be able to use your intuition to let that guide you. So with the 10 of Swords there, that's again a conclusion. You've got 2 10s in this reading of a cycle. But overall, what I think is going to happen, you're going to end up getting those wishes fulfilled. So with the sun here as kind of like the final outcome. Let's grab a Louise Hay card really quick, a minute. And travel. Ooh, I like that. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. So all you have to do is lean back like the Temperance card here, go with the flow, and let the universe deliver the gifts to you. So thank you again to those of you who have subscribed. It's a lot of fun for me to see that. I'll be back again next week with a weekly reading. And then I'll do probably a year ahead forecast at some point in December. So I love you and thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.